hallucinogenic mushrooms. Time limits for flashbacks. Must be them bloody farmer spraying chemicals.
And plagues of locusts strip the grass from the soil. Lo, and I say unto you, there shall be tears shed.
Wake up! Shagger, I'm awake. I don't know if it's safe for work. It's the stress of the visitors. Take to the bed. Oh, cold turkey, no drink, no drugs. Do something drastic. Join the monastery. Join the Stars branch of the Tiny Towns competition.
Well, you don't sit still when I'm talking to you.
Look, I know you don't exist, but can you not stay quiet for 5 minutes even? Let's go! Shay? Any of you bastards ever awake in the morning? Anyone left in the world? Alone in me agony?
Are you a man of faith or straw?
Don't answer it. It's a warning. Like those blackouts last year.
Take me to the multitudes, and I will speak in tongues.
Multitudes? I have this licked!
No.
No what?
No to whatever is in your mind. I can smell the sin from here.
I'm putting an end to this illusion right now.
Enough talk. Prepare to go forth with my message.
You're in my mind and nowhere else. Prove yourself.
Doubting Thomas, would you put your fingers in the holes of the nails? What is this trial? I fear not your taunts.
Do you know what a telephone is?
Of course I know what a telephone is. We've had telephones for years in Drogheda. Why is everybody always slagging Drogheda?
Just one phone call to say I'm sick, bad cold, won't be in till Wednesday. Do that. And I believe you.
Bad cold! There's nothing wrong with you that an honest day's work wouldn't cure. And besides, I'm a saint. I can't even tell lies.
What am I doing engaging in conversation? Put it back under the bed and go to work. And then find those two bastards from Drogheda. Go to me doctor. Oh wait, he just issued 6 shirts. Go to a real doctor.
Oh, bring me the phone!
Don't do this to yourself, Mick. Not even for a day's sick.
Bring the phone to the door!
What? Oh, this is crazy! Walk out of here! No. Kill this illusion now so you don't have to come back to it.
Hello. Mobile libraries. I'd like to phone in sick for Michael Flaherty. Yes. A severe head cold. Thank you.
Good Jesus!
A marvelous machine!
He heard. He spoke to you. Jesus, you are real.
I am not Jesus! But I am real! And I have come with a mission in which you must play your chosen part.
What must I do, Master?
Listen to my words. Nights in Drogheda Cathedral, with only the glow of the sanctuary lamp, I have dwelt on these thoughts, letting this moment draw near. Now my silence has ended. My hand drew those tugs to desecrate the holy shrine and led them to this filthy spot. My hand chose you, the most wretched of creatures, to undertake undertake my task. And now, I charge you to deliver my message. Though men may scorn, enough will hear for its purpose.
Master, give me your words. Though the world will declare me mad, I'll stand on Dublin's bridges and preach to whoever will listen.
No! You must travel to the cathedral steps in my city of Drogheda and repeat my message there.
Give me your words.
Memorize them carefully. I have shaped them in my heart, and now, through you, they shall be heard.
Go slowly, please. I took woodwork instead of shorthand.
I am the eye that has dwelt in the heart of your city. The nose that has smelt your decay. The ears that have held your teeming generations. Drogheda, I am your witness, observer of life and death. And I say unto you, ye are fallen from the heights of purity, drunk from the trough of greed, sinned against the rule of God, wallowed in filth like pigs in a sty. Promiscuity stalks the town. Your women parade like the whores of Babylon. But it is time for repentance. Time to cover the legs of your women folk. Time that I came amongst you to guide and rule. And so, after 30 decades of contemplation, I am putting myself forward for election to the city council. To the city council and office of Lord Mayor. My people of Drogheda, on September the 13th, vote for me, Oliver Plunkett, Saint, and Councillor, Independent Feely Form.
Shag the tiny towns of the cold turkey. What I need is a joint. I don't believe it. I was shagging roach paper.
Michael, are your cousins gone yet, Michael?
Shag the roach paper. I'll chew it raw.
Oh.
I got the number off Bosco. Of course I own that shagging thing. And he's gone crazy. Yes, I know Drogheda is miserable. I know there's local elections. I don't want a cut. I just want you to shift it from my room. I don't care what you do with it. Yes. And what did the bishop say when you phoned up? He told you to what? Get away. Where would a bishop learn a word like that? So what are you going to do with it? Yeah. Yeah. And do what? What? Now you listen to me, Ollie. You're a tad fucking crazy. Ollie! Ollie!
Well,
Are you at it again?
question not the mysteries of Mother Church. Better for ye to fall on your knees. A time will come when you will stalk the streets in rags, when the vermin and the lice shall shun you.
Bucking Cassidy and the Tad Dance Kid want to cut your ear off.
Good Jesus!
The Drogheda Fox he's calling himself now. Mother Church don't place high value on you. They were stunningly unconcerned. So it's the ear in the post next.
Why not? What's another bit to me? Dig up my bones and shatter them. I'm sure you'll find a buyer for the dust. Another ear won't hurt.
I'm sorry.
What?
I said I'm sorry. You were just landed on me.
It's okay. Did you get bags?
Yeah.
Well, great bloody company. 3 centuries of silence and I get a bookworm. What is it anyway?
Life of you.
What are you reading that for?
I'm approaching this scientifically. I know you're just a temporary apparition from stress that I'm going to exercise with a mixture of alcohol and historical research.
Oh, I wouldn't trust them books, written years afterwards. Everything wrong in them.
What was your mother's Christian name?
Oh, you never asked your mother personal questions in that day.
Then the name of your mother's cousin who became Bishop of Ardagh and Meath.
Paddy?
Lucky guess. When did your sister Claire enter the convent in France?
When? When she attained the age of puberty, my son.
Catherine, Anne, Mary! You never had a sister Claire! Or at least Oliver Plunkett never had. And furthermore, even allowing for periods abroad, there's no reference to him having a Scottish accent. Now all I have to do is drink my way back to sanity and your voice will be gone.
Oh, ye Dayton Thomas, ye shall be struck down with bolts of lightning. Okay then, so I'm not Oliver Plunkett.
Then who are you?
George McSpracken.
Who?
George McSpracken, formerly of Aberdeen. 12 years a greengrocer in Greenwich.
I thought Jameson was a good whiskey.
I find it hard to believe myself. I mean, I thought I put 6 apples in the man's pouch. Well, I didn't really. But there again, I didn't know he was the king's tax collector. I mean, the profit margin on apples was never large.
Sign on my work?
You'll probably get away with deportation now. But people were beheaded every afternoon for less in my day. Ah, I saw Oliver from a distance in the tower. A fierce, calm, brave man. Me? I was scared shitless. That was a simple beheading job. First offence, nothing fancy. It was sheer fluke you happened the same day. Never thought I looked like Oliver. Well, there again, have you ever seen anybody hung, drawn and quartered before? It took him hours to reach Tyburn, tied face up in his sledge. I could hear the crowds as I waited my turn at the block. Though God knows, I was only thinking of myself. Then I was thrust into position and only heard the executioner approach. It's strange. I thought there'd be a sharp wedge of pain and then nothingness. But the pain was so sudden. It was just like a pinprick or a rush of air. And then all dizzy lightness, the world turning upside down as my head rolled. But no more pain or fear. Like not being awake, yet aware of everything. A huge roar went up as Oliver sledge arrived with the soldiers and the band. I was forgotten about. My head tossed under the wheels of a cart. Yet I was also up high, able to see everything. The masked executioners. The crowd hushed as Oliver made his speech. They're hungry for his slaughter. They hung him first, till they think he was dead. But they knew their stuff and revived him for more pain, till the hangman finally hacked his head off and flung it into a bonfire. A priest managed to grab it and slip it under the cart where I was. There we were, eyeball to eyeball, me not knowing if he was dead, alive, or in whatever class of limbo I was in myself, before, lo and behold, the priest hauls me out in his place. Oh, give us a cigarette, for God's sake, I hate remembering it.
This is gonna be true. I'm too lazy to invent anything that complex.
I was just a thief. He was a good man.
Where's his head now?
Hopefully in whatever plot they bury the rest of me. He deserves a bit of peace and quiet. He's endured enough shag and mutilation without having priests cut his limbs off to Germany and then downside in his head to draw in it. It's peace the dead need to be able to pass on. You try crossing over with people gawking in at you.
But life is a crock of shite and then you die. I mean, that should be it.
It's not that simple. Well, I could just vanish into oblivion.
Does it go on forever?
Don't ask me. I've had no revelations or columns of angels. Just the same thoughts circling round my brain.
But why didn't you ever speak? I mean, tell somebody.
It only seems like days at times. And then it feels like eternity. Do you believe in God? You'd think I'd know by now. Sometimes I think it's purgatory. That punishment that can last forever. Other times I think I'm just a freak of nature. Often I sleep for decades, but remember nothing. And then the staring eyes are back. Always the same. Only the clothes change. The only way I know time has passed. Sometimes I lose the gift of speech. I'm too terrified to utter words. Or if I try, people just shuffle away from the glass case.
Surely they were priests.
No, the clergy can be men of surprisingly little faith.
What do you want?
Oblivion. Peace. This old flat of yours is grand. Quiet.
And don't get too comfortable. The nationwide hunt will start soon. I'm surprised they managed to keep it quiet. They must have closed the cathedral.
Not all. So they have 3 Papier Mâché replicas of me. Hey, thought they stick one in when they bring me away for a hoover. What should they ask them for?
10,000 in used notes.
Big time crooks! Even so, they haven't a snowball's chance. The church doesn't pay out.
Don't be knocking the church. They'll cough up yet. They've only another 80,000 relics tucked away in vaults.
Say what you like, but speaking as a communist, I've no time for it myself.
What?
A communist, Marxist-Leninist.
Communism wasn't even invented when you were robbing the Greenwich proletariat.
I haven't waited 3 centuries just to talk to some lazy sod like you. Back in the 1930s, we had an excellent sacristan, a self-taught man. Used to read at night, hide the books away if any priests come in. Oh, in the end, I just couldn't stand the curiosity. Give us a look, I shouted one day. All no skill to Burflet. A fair play. Took it in his stride when he got used to me. Even had a theory about my state being caused by the movement of capital. But I tell you, I got the bigger shock when he began reading to me. Das Kapital, from cover to cover. The ragged-trousered philanthropist. Oh, a dollar of a book! The Communist Manifesto. My God, the ideas! We spent years at it, reading and discussing. Introduced me to Woodbine too. A far better class of cigarette than those yokes. The only thing we couldn't agree on was Trotsky. I thought he was a decent bloke, but the sacristan was fierce and flexible about the party line.
What was he doing as a sacristan?
Infiltrating. Working his way into everything. Legion of Mary, Vincent de Paul, trying to join the blue shirts in the IRA. When Comrade Stalin comes, you'll need the names, you'd say. Aye. I tell you though, it gave me such a shock. It was unbelievable. But the thing about him was that he really was anti-communism. As I say, when Comrade Stalin comes, you'll need the names, I'd say.
So what was all this preaching and damnation?
Sure, I was more terrified than you. It's bad enough coming back to your life without being an imposter. Besides, whatever chance I had of getting through you with fire and brimstone, I'd have shagged all with workers of the world unite.
The voice on the telephone?
A ventriloquist did an invent to me at the turn of the century.
Okay, then independent Fianna Fáil.
Infiltrate! Comrade Stalin will lead the names.
Comrade Stalin is dead!
I think so. Anyway, I thought I pitched a bit liberal for independent Fianna Fáil. But geez, they've come for me already. They've heard.
Who is it?
Mick, I only have a few minutes for me lunch. I need to talk to you. Michelle, is it?
Give me a break, Siobhan.
Oh, teasing. What kept you so long, though? Opening the door? Were you?
Was I what?
Dressing?
Dress? Oh, you got last night all wrong, Siobhan.
It's okay, there's no need to be bashful. I've been asking around, finding out about this stuff. I mean, it was a bit of a shock, but it's a big world out there. Mick, I want to help you.
Oh, Jesus, not you as well! Whatever happened to girls just want to have fun?
Come on, Mick, it's not easy me coming here, you know. I just want to clear up one question. Those girls.
What girls?
The three sisters or whatever you call them. Were they, you know,
What do I know?
well, were they girls or boy girls?
I don't believe this. I am hallucinating.
I hear you just put on dresses and sit around calling each other Monica and Shirley. Just being all girls together. I could forgive you, Mick. Naturally, it wouldn't be like before, but we could still be good friends. So what you say? So, what's in the box?
Nothing. Leave it alone.
Ooh, it's your dresses, isn't it? Oh, show them to me, Mick. Come on, let's bring this out in the open. Don't. Come on, Mick, you're born.
Just leave it, Siobhan. It's not dresses, it's
It's what?
private.
I'm trying here, Mick. Listen, give me time. Maybe it might even be alright between us. Could even be fun. But you've got to be open, Mick. Not just hiding away in your little world. What's the point of me coming if you won't be honest? Mick, please open the box. You've got to come out sometime. Open it now, Mick, or I'm going. I'm sorry for you, Mick, but it's goodbye.
magnet! I suppose you heard all that.
Once life begins kicking in the face, it just keeps on doing it.
Well, come on then.
Come on, what?
Proffer me advice. Everybody else does.
Ah, well, my bollocks. You can dance through the streets in a kimono for the lack here.
Compare me then. Let's get it over with.
Compare you to what?
Communism, Catholicism, whatever you're having yourself.
Ah, give over that shite.
Don't you worry for me welfare. Don't you wish me well?
I wish. You'll roll another joint.
You know what? You get to like you. I'm getting some fresh air. See if that might banish it.
Out.
Social intercourse with human beings with actual bodies, remember?
Don't leave me.
What?
Don't leave me again so soon. I've been such a long time alone in that cathedral. Stay. Please.
Listen, just
please.
I don't believe this. My life is destroyed and you're making me feel guilty. I never felt guilty about anything. The only people I felt sorry for were those Mormons, and look where that got me. Guilt. I hate it. And you're doing it.
I knew you'd be a good lad. Kind to an old person.
Shut up. What will we do for the afternoon?
Poker.
So you play poker?
Not very well. Just straight. And 5 card stud. And 7 card. And Southern Cross. And Klondike. And live baseball.
Get away!
A reformed gambler in the 1940s had a great devotion to me. Loan an old man £5, will you? My mind is befuddled, but sure you can keep winning a bag.
Okay. Okay. Straight poker. Jack's to open.
You deal. And roll us a blast with the good stuff. I'll open for £1. 2 cards, please. The last 2. I'm no looking to see what they are.
I don't cheat. The sooner those spacers return you, the better.
So the whole thing happened before I raised you 50 quid.
You only have a £5. When?
A man black and tan made offer me back in 1921. The bet is £50. You'll see my money when you see my hand.
I thought all black and tans were mad. 2 pair.
This fellow was by the time I had finished with him. A house of jacks.
On your first hand? Very dodgy, George. Had you any joy?
Oh, a tosser. Left me back in the dead of night. Where's my 50 quid?
I don't have it. Take the television.
You better not only get RTE. Mike,
What?
don't send me back.
What am I supposed to do with you?
Anything. Bury me in a hole. Put me in the fire. It would only be a moment's pain and then maybe oblivion. Okay, I might still exist as a speck of ash, but I'll take that risk. Just don't send me back.
Listen, I had a grand life before you, the Mormons, the Legion, the Mary, and half a god had descended on me. As soon as possible, I'm getting you off my hands. And from there on, it's your problem, George. Now, can you open?
Please, Mick.
I'm piling furniture in front of that door. Take it to the bed with a packet of Alpen, a 20-spotted dope, a softback edition of Lord of the Rings, and the walking going shite. No offence, comrade. Now, yes or no, how many cards?
I'll open 1 card. Think about it, Mick. All those years of faces clouding the glass, hoping for cures.
Just play the cards, George, and stop putting your life on my shoulders.
Petrified children backing away. I'll raise you 15 quid.
The blankets are worth 20. I'll see you for 5.
What am I supposed to do with blankets?
What are you supposed to do on a television when you're back in your glass case? 3 nines.
Don't mention that, kid. A house 5 and 7s.
Bollocks! How do you do it?
How can I cheat? I don't even have hands.
You're still going back.
No votes at all this evening, Mick. What more proof do you want? Don't forget, we have another poker session tonight.
Shag it. Take the whole flat. I need a kip before these boys arrive. And a shower.
We never needed showers in my day.
I hate to break it to you, George, but you do now.
Rain down the door, love with again. Won't you time to sleep? So
I see a little silhouette on the march. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Magnifico! Nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from this monstrosity. Bismillah.
I know you're going to have to break the bleeding door down.